awardees to Reverend Fauntleroy, he looked over the list and he sent back a little note. He said, all right, yeah, we got the Lions of Social Justice. Where's the Cub? All right, because if we're going to have the Lions, then we do need to make sure that coming up in our ranks, we're going to have these young folks that are ready to continue the fight. So I also like to bring up Miss Kiana Connor, who is one of our up-and-coming Cubs. Kiana is currently chair of the Henrico Democratic Committee. So, Miss Kiana Connor.
Well, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I'm honored to be here, but I have to say that this award doesn't belong to me. It belongs to everyone here. You're the ones on the street with us. You're making it happen. We know that every year in Virginia is an election year. That means in 2011, we need to be hitting the streets. In 2012, we need to be hitting the streets. And in 2013, we have to be hitting the streets. It's because of you, it motivates folks like myself and Monica to get out there and to organize our communities. So let's make sure that when we go home, we ask our neighbors, are you registered to vote? Do you know who your congressman is? Congressman Bobby Scott's pretty good, isn't he? Do you know who your state senator is? Do you know who your delegate is? Because these are the people that can make the changes in our community. All politics are local. So let's make sure that we're hitting the ground, we're organizing, and we're winning.
Our next award goes to another friend of mine, Mr. Henry Mack. Henry Mack does a lot of different things in the community, and one of the things that he does is he works with veterans. He founded an organization that's called Veterans Helping Veterans. So when veterans are at the VA and they are struggling to get the health care that they deserve, and they are struggling to get the disability level that they require, it is Henry Mack working on a volunteer basis every day at the VA who helps them get what they have fought for all of us.
And thank your organization for taking this time to recognize many of us that put forth an effort to make this world, our community, a little better. First, I want to say hello to Bobby Scott, salute him, and King Henry. He'll take care of a lot of the issues dealing with veterans, and he has the largest naval base in his district. NOB, as mentioned, my name is Henry Mack. I'm a Vietnam combat veteran.
All right.
Spent 4 combat tours in Vietnam. And I would say I could have used a little bit of what I just received when we returned to the world. America was very hostile, and of course, there were no jobs. We had to deal with the post-traumatic stress, and many veterans struggling with bad conduct discharge. They can't get health care. And then some of the veterans that have been incarcerated have felonies. So those are some of the things that we work on in helping veterans. And we have a tremendous homeless population. And it's a sad commentary when you come home and you're home. Of course, in the hood, when all things fail, and of course, Congressman Scott, they said we lost that war. But in the hood, if you get whooped, behind kicked, you can go home. But that wasn't so when we returned to the world. Very hostile. But I'm glad that we're going to be kind and user-friendly to the combatants coming out of Iraq and Afghanistan. And as you know, in Vietnam it was basically men, but we have a lot of females. So in some families, They are 2 family members in combat. And that means our children are struggling to grow. And one thing, as the other kings say, we must educate, inform, and get people to participate. We have a wealth of knowledge, and we can probably solve any problem under the canopy of heaven. We spend $884 billion, and that's roughly about $120 billion from being a trillion. Soon, the black community will be the $1 trillion baby. And we all know what a tight is. Say amen, brother. You mean tell me we can't get 10% of our wealth among us. If you take 84 billion, 884 billion, divided by, 10% divided by 20 million African Americans, we all are financially secure. We need to show more love and compassion towards each other. Why are we so unhappy? And when we look at America and Dr. King in his farewell speech in Memphis, he talks about the difficult days, and we are facing those days. But if we get on one accord, and I guess during Pentecost, the Spirit came like a mighty rushing wind when they all got on one accord. And that's what we must do. And every family has veterans. And if I can help, you can call me at 914-2033. We must take care of our veterans. We must take care of our families. And America is starting to lose its position in the world. We used to set the standard that everybody emulated and wanted to be. And the way we're going to get back into that capacity is through education and teaching our kids and sharing our resources. I thank you, and Andrea, thank you for this award.